So the fastest way to die in Zimbabwe is to try and stop Emmerson Mnangagwa's 2030 agenda. These are not my words. Let us take a look on what Tungwarara had to say.
Ukaona chigaro chako chichida kumisa basa rapurezidendi yanguva yekuti ubve pachigaro ichocho. Asina godo murume muritso. Hatitarisiri chigaro kuti kana uri pachigaro chinokonzera kuti umise vision yese nekuda kwokuti uri kunakirwa uri pachigaro uchitaura zvisina basa uri ipapo. Hatitarisiri izvozvo kumadikalenzi. Yeti mudenga nemashoko akakoshayo. Yeti mudenga. Ndosaka muri kuona tichifarira zvakare sisi vangu nezvinocheya. Vakandipomekedza for 2 years. Kuti naye advisor, uyewo kumanikaland mutambiro kumanikaland. Uye kumanikaland mutambiro kumanikaland. Munhu anenge achirangarira vanhu vake vachirangarira chembere dzavo vachirangarira masabhuku avo nhasi tauya neempowerment tachapacha. Murunemuridza asina gombe hendiku heti mudenga. Vamunangagwa oye. Vamunangagwa oye. Pasi nevanorasa signal. Rega ndikutaurire kana uchida kukasira kufa. Pesana nevision yamunangagwa. Rega ndikutaurire kana uchida kufa negodo. Wadziwa neempowerment iyoyi. Nekuti empowerment haisi kuzomira. Vanga vanogumira nekuti famba empowerment famba. Famba, heti mudenga, heti mudenga, heti mudenga, heti mudenga, heti famba empowerment famba. Pasi nevasingadi kufamba kweempowerment. Sekure vakandaita empowerment handi yemunhu. Empowerment handi yetungwarara. Ukafunga ndeyetungwarara uchafa neBP nekuti haazouyi. Asi president vanouya. Sekuya kwavaita neempowerment yavo nhasi. It is.
So Tungwarara clearly said kana uchida kukasira kufa dzakumisa vision ya president. What is the vision? This is the 2030 agenda vision, where Zimbabwe should be a one-party state and they must rule unopposed. And they are using this thing of empowerment to capture the party structures and to capture government and to capture everybody, probably silencing each and every individual. So they are not going to stop any because they've trapped certain individuals, and the certain individuals are now under investigation and are likely going to be arrested as soon as the holiday ends. Okay, let us look at the threats from Tungwarara, because he said, kana uchida kukasika kufa, oppose a vision ya President Mnangagwa. So we are quoting that statement from the video. Okay. The threats, they are politically dangerous themselves. Why? It's because anybody, even those who are not within ZANU-PF, who are going to say, we do not agree with the vision yekuti Mnangagwa aende ku 2030. Wato threat, bozo ruda wato misa vision emukuru, which means death or violence will be your reward. So this is a signal that these people, they are fearful. They are not even strong. So they are using coercion and the threats to maximize support. So whenever you hear them speak, they are hardening the opposition, both within ZANU-PF and without. Because those who are opposed to Emmerson Mnangagwa, they're going to say, okay, this is what you are planning for us. We are going to fight back. And when people are fighting back or strategizing to fight back, they know the consequences of failure. So they will do as much as possible not to fail. So what happens is this statement of Tungwarara, it then becomes an issue of, it becomes an international issue. Everybody is now eager to understand, what does he mean when he say, Canada Kaska Kufa oppose a vision of president? So within ZANU-PF, you cannot agree on everything. There are people who do not believe in Mnangagwa within ZANU-PF. What it means is, this is a creation of further fractures internally within ZANU-PF itself. But it's a dangerous game which they are playing, because it becomes a norm to threaten others. So if Mnangagwa's vision fails, consequences follow. What is going to happen is, we are going to see a lot of political backlash on Mnangagwa himself. Alliances are now being formed against Emmerson Mnangagwa, because this team is now extremely dangerous. They will threaten everyone. And they started mentioning names. For example, when he was addressing, he mentioned Opam Chinguri. And he said, you know, they've been trying by all means possible to try to bring Tungwarara to Manicaland. So it's now a stampede of recognition. And everything now, Mnangagwa, we have to answer. You have to answer, because everybody who is speaking, when Tungwarara is speaking, he says, as this is Tungwarara, this is president. So Mnangagwa will be blamed personally if anything happens to anybody. But quickly, he will try by all means possible to distance himself. But further, ZANU-PF as an organization, ZANU-PF as a party, you look at the stance of Christopher Mchangwa, ZANU-PF will refuse to take responsibility. They will say, I just chinu individual, look at how Christopher Mchangwa is operating, the way they are jumping around is because they know the consequences of what these guys are doing. So Mnangagwa's legacy will be a legacy of threats, will be a legacy of intimidation. That is what is happening. So in Zimbabwe, we are seeing a culture where just a few individuals connected to number one should be the only ones who speak, should be the only ones who benefit, should be the only ones who are important. Kana usinga support vakuru ivava uri mujada njada mudambudziko charo chairo. So this is what is happening. But why is Mnangagwa using Vana Tungwarara? It's easy to disown them. It's easy to disown whatever which they say, because the party will distance itself from what they have said. The government will also distance itself from what they have said. If this whole thing fails, the blame will be shifted and will be put on these people, who will quickly be in exile with the help of number one. So what is happening is, let me tell you, let me be honest with you. Internal implosion of ZANU-PF is being accelerated on a daily basis. Why? Threats and threats and threats and threats and threats. There are people who used to eat within ZANU-PF. They can no longer eat because Mariruyana na Tungwarara, who are equally looters, but they are telling others who want to loot how to loot. So imagine uti oaba hausuda kuti imomba vaibe, the same way iwewe mabira waita. You are benefiting, but you don't want others to benefit the same way you are benefiting. So that is creating a lot of chaos and a lot of crash. It's going to be a very, very interesting period. So right now, as we speak, judging from information which is coming from pro-ZANU-PF channels, guys, they are opposing to this whole thing entirely, and this video and the play up is being quoted. So when you see people now saying Toto Misa Chete Nyangwe Zhuita say Nyangwe Zhidi, just know that when they were doing zvavo kumanika land. There is a grouping yakabuda, and they also issued threats kuna Masomera, because Masomera is believed to be linked and aligned to Gananda too much. So there were threats which were issued to Masomera, Mikey and everything else, but because Vashoma cannot have security, they couldn't do anything. But they issued threats. So what is now happening is, let me briefly tell you the consequences of what Tungwarara just said. These are very important. ZANU-PF internal implosion, it's now been accelerated, fast-tracked, or whatsoever. What it means is, munhu wese ari kunotora defensive position, mumwe nemumwe position, sele, so that they defend themselves. We are going to see arrests very, very soon. And there's going to be resistance because vanhu vazhinji vachanyura. Then the opposition, the legitimacy of the opposition is going to increase very, very soon, because President Chamisa announces that is going to come in 2026, and everybody is becoming more interested in that topic. When you're looking at how people are searching about Chamisa's recent position, the rate is so high. The statistics, they tell you that Zimbabweans are eager to actually understand and know the next step of Chamisa. That is the most asked question right now. So the opposition, its legitimacy, it increases. With Chamisa launching something, it will be supported overwhelmingly by everybody. Okay, the state in Zimbabwe, the government itself, the state, it now faces legitimacy crisis more than it faced after the 2023 elections. Why? Is because that statement alone kuti kana uchida kufa oppose vision ya president. Zvazviri kureva ndezvekuti if you disagree with Mnangagwa, you die. So there are going to be legal and international consequences if something happens to those who oppose Emmerson. So it depends, you know, when things are being done and things are happening to just a few individuals, sometimes it might not matter. It will matter when you touch the untouchables. You will see that it will matter. So it's very, very important to know that. So the bottom line is, Mnangagwa will have to carry the blame of whatever which Tungwarara says, but ZANU-PF will distance itself. And Vana Tungwarara, at the end of the day, they are going to lose this protection which they are enjoying, and will likely go into hiding, run away, and go back to exile. ZANU-PF, the consequences are that it's going to fracture. The opposition is going to strengthen. We are looking into 2026. The opposition will strengthen because Chamisa has been forced by time and whatever to act, and is going to act. So the state is losing legitimacy on a daily basis, and also integrity. The government no longer does have integrity at all. So these people who are making threats, they're going to be isolated very, very soon. Watch the space. 2026 is too long. 2027 is too far. I'm telling you, what is going to happen is going to interest a lot of people. So the coming back of Chamisa into the political fold and the continuous threats on others, like what Tungwarara is doing, very, very deadly. He's a man who is coming at meetings, something which is expected to be done by the most high-profile people. He's doing it. What are the consequences? So you will see very, very soon what is going to happen. So this is it, Team Zimbabwe. This is what we have for you. And I just want to acknowledge everybody who provided a comment right here while we are live. My brother, Bezo, thank you very much for the contribution. He says, Chiurumende chemabinya sure. Munangadade nekuraya vanhu. Zivanai says, Zanzi ndangonzwa pakati kufa. Okay, Zanzi, Anzi tirutungamirwa nemhondi sure. Thank you very much for these contributions. Bruno says hanzi vanorotomoka vapana avo vision yapresident vapi nekuti idi hasi kuda 2030 saka vari kufumura president wake ka. Yes, thank you very much for this contribution as well. Mahlaba says hanzi no, that is dangerous. Okay, thank you very much Valentine, thank you very much as well for this contribution and for coming. This is it, Team Zimbabwe. Tungwarara threatened death to everybody who is opposing Mnangagwa's vision, and the biggest question is, what are the consequences? And I think we've talked much about that in this video. Let us meet in other episodes as well as other broadcasts.